wonderful Dexter Gilligan friends, and welcome to another video. And today I'll be telling you one of my creepy stories. Okay, I'm just being creepy because look, it's not completely dark. Okay, maybe in the camera it looks really dark, but it's not really dark. I know, on the camera it might seem dark, but there's like just a tad of light. See, it's not nighttime yet. Well, it's really close actually. I'm halfway making it. But anyways, I'm going to tell you one of my creepy stories, which had to do with me inside a park. So you can kind of call it a park creepy story. Anyways, okay, me and my brother, we normally go into a park and then we play, like normal little kids. I was like 8, my brother was 10, I was with my mom, and okay, my brother was sick, and I really wanted to go to the park that day. I don't know why. I just wanted to go so bad. So you want to know what I did? I just left without him and just went. I told my mom. Well, I normally don't tell her, but because we're allowed to do mainly whatever we want. Oh, but anyways, okay. I walked up into the park, and there was this guy who was sitting there. He looked like he was about in his 40s. I don't know. But he's just sitting there in the park, and when I get there, he looks at me and has a little grin on his face, like, that's when I felt just a little bit weird, but I just ignored my feelings. So I went on, started playing, and I kept playing, and I felt like someone was watching me. And to actually say, I think someone was watching me. So I turned around, and that guy was watching me. He was watching me play, and he still had that grin on his face while he was watching me. And that's when I started feeling a little bit uncomfortable, but I'm just like, well, it could be a guy who likes to watch people play. And I kept playing, and then I started getting less and less uncomfortable, and then I finally, I'm just like, no, I'm out of here. I'm done. So as I started getting off the playground equipment, like, from my house is just right up the street. You can just walk up, pretty easy. You go, house is right there, go around a turn, walk up this really long hill. It's like half a mile, and there you go, park. But then I got off the playground set. He said, hey girl, over here. And that's when I felt, what does this guy want? I'm like, we can just talk from this distance. He's like, no, just come here. It'll be easier without us hollering. Other people might hear us. And he said, other people might hear us? I'm like, is he trying to tell me a secret or something? And he doesn't even know me? So then I walk up to him and say, okay, what is it? I have like this sweet voice because I was little. So he was like, do you need a ride home? And that, my heart completely dropped. And I'm like, what is this guy trying to do? I heard that you're not supposed to get rides from strangers, because, you know, they might just end up kidnapping you. Or you never know, they might just be helpful, you never know. But I could tell that he was not meaning good in picking up, because how he was smiling at me. And then he's like, my car's over there. And it's like a white Jeep. And is there anyone else in the car? He's like, nope. He's just like, so can I give you a ride? I'm like, no, I'm just right down the street and around the corner. I think I'll be fine. He's like, oh, come on. He, like, nudges me a little bit. And then it's like this really cool Jeep. Like, when I was with my mom, we didn't have really cool cars. So my body was also telling me, like, a no-no feeling, like that feeling. And then also, it was like, oh my gosh, that's a cool Jeep. I've never been inside a Jeep like that before. I want to go inside of it and everything. But then I finally just decided, no. And as soon as I was about to tell him, he's like, oh, come on. And he's like, has the door open, and I'm standing there. And I say, no. But I kind of shouted, no! And that's when he got an angry look on his face. And when he got that angry look on his face, I dashed out of there. I mean, I was like, not looking back. I was the fastest I think I ever ran. Even when a firework about hit me before, I did not run as that fast. And like that was yesterday, a firework just about me in the face. It was like, whew! I kind of took off a little bit, but I never took off that fast. And I come home, I tell my mom, and my mom says, if you ever see that person again, we will call the cops. And gladly, we never saw him again. But I was just wondering, what would he have done with me if I did get inside that Jeep? Would he really have went and took me home? Would he have kidnapped me? I don't want to get into that detail. But that's a part I will never forget. And I have a story which is kind of creepy too, and it happened just like a couple of days ago. Yeah, a couple of days ago. But I'm gonna save that one for Halloween, because like, I don't know which one. I've been thinking like, oh my gosh, which one's creepier? I'm just like, you know what? Just choose one of them. Who cares? But I'll have to see you guys in the next video. Bye bye!